So the map order is gonna be Rift, Frontier, and Ashes. We're gonna do this in both series, of course. Oh, yeah, you probably need to get their bans before.
Yeah, leader bans, yeah.
Accidentally click start. They better don't pick their leaders.
Alright, so Cars is gonna ban RB.
Got a ban from Hippie?
We are waiting on it.
Ah.
Alright, it's gonna be an Anders ban from Hippie. So RB and Anders are the two leaders banned by the players this set.
Very nice.
It's gonna be a best of 3 here in the losers bracket. First match is gonna be here on Rift.
All we need is for Hippie to start up though. Good old online cups.
Hippie, debating on what leader he wants to play. And there we go. We are off into game number 1 of this best of 3 series, and it's gonna be Jerome versus Forge on Rift. We saw this matchup earlier today between Super and Burke. We'll see how these players decide to play it.
Oh, Hippie going
This time
Chen
around.
first. Ah.
Chen first.
Yeah, I was getting
for Jackrabbit,
excited.
as there is a 10-second resign as Cars is restarting his game. He did say he was having some lagging issues when he played against Almi earlier today.
Fair enough. Oh, he's restarting the whole thing, okay.
Okay. Hippie probably gonna look to reset as well. I'll shoot both of them invites real quick. Just for them to come back. And there's Cars.
Oh, they joined back pretty quick. Alright.
Sorry about that, everybody. Cars wanted to restart his game. Hippie decided to as well, just so they have a cleaner experience, which is definitely something that is better for everybody. So we're going to have much better games here, hopefully, now that Cars is reset. But we're going to be hopping into game number 1 again. It's going to be that Jerome versus Forge match here on Rift. There we go. NintendoHippy gonna be playing the Jerome. Cars the Forge. Likely gonna be seeing the same Gen first start coming out here from Jerome. Again, that's pretty understandable as he wants to be able to afford that leader upgrade at a timely manner. We'll see what the Forge start is in turn.
Yeah, it is Gen first. But for CarsandCameras in the blue here, it's gonna be probably double supply pad. He could also do pad into extractor or generator rather. No, it's actually going double pad, but he is still sending the marine
Double
forward.
supply, yeah.
So should there be some harassment on the marine, it can look like something else is going on.
Gonna be seeing a Jackrabbit rallying. Looks like he's going to the power, excuse me. But he did place a new rally point on the back mini.
It's never gonna be taken. Not with the Gen first, right? It's pretty impossible.
No, it shouldn't be. And especially with Cars going the double supply, he should have that secured.
Yeah, the Jackrabbit isn't even going there. I think he just set it out of habit or something.
Something, yeah.
Ooh, Hippie
Let me see.
canceling the
Cars
mini.
tried to steal it. Ooh, barely got it. Cars tried to get that, but unfortunately wasn't able to. Hippie was on top of it, but it's gonna choose to sell it off again as soon as Cars leaves.
What's the deal with that? Huh.
Just wanted to grab it so Cars didn't have it, but he also didn't want to delay his build as well.
I guess he wanted to make the supply pad faster.
Yeah.
Which he did.
Yeah, didn't want to delay the build. Now, gonna get that War Council going, or excuse me, Armory going for that leader. Gonna be seeing the rabbit of NintendoHippy skirting around the outside of the map, trying to check that back mini now. Gonna see that Cars has picked it up. And you're going to see another double gen coming out from the forge here. Or as the Jerome's going to opt into that armory first. Doesn't look like he's going a Rex, which is what Super decided to do.
Yeah, it's a pretty good build
But he
when
also
you do that.
did not have a... Yeah. He also didn't have a mini to worry about being stolen that he had to deal with as well, which Super had to.
We have a Jackrabbit battle
Ooh,
there.
Jackrabbit fight.
Dolphin gets away.
Ooh,
Just barely.
very close there. You could see Cars was trying to do the rapid fire. Oh!
Hippy with the intercept.
Unfortunate. You saw there in that micro, Cars was looking to do the rapid fire with the Jackrabbit where you target the unit, then target the ground, and then retarget the unit on repeat just to get a faster rate of fire and time to kill on the other rabbit. But NintendoHippy instead turned to dodging the shots, which meant that overall he took less damage. Unfortunately, the rabbit does get cleaned up as it was trying to get another scout. So both player rabbits are down in the end.
Meanwhile, Cars is past halfway to tier 2, and Hippy only has like 12 population. This isn't very impressive, I have to say. Hippy does have the second gen ready to go, but I mean, he's not gonna have anything against hogs.
Nope.
Which is
Definitely
what Cars should be
will not.
doing.
Yes,
at least for a while,
there is
but
the...
if there's mastodons,
Yeah.
he is in trouble. So
Yes,
you
for
don't want
the-
to make
for the time.
you don't want to commit 100% to hogs. You want to make a few, do some damage, and
Yeah.
expand, and then go into some Kodiaks and air.
Exactly, exactly. Just enough to capitalize on that earlier tech too than your opponent. Definitely shouldn't commit to them.
Very nice node control by Hippy.
Yeah, I was about
Probably
to
gonna
say
get a
he's
fourth
gonna have.
before a single hog jumps out. Oh, actually, there it is, the hog.
Yeah. He's gonna be far ahead in this nodes. Cars might look to get a little bit aggressive here. He does send a hog to the far side.
Oh, he picks up a sneaky base.
It's sneaky base, unfortunately. Not too
Immediately found.
sneaky. Gonna get spotted by NintendoHippy here.
Yeah, that didn't last long.
And Cars does sell it off, yeah. He does realize that it was spotted out. Anvil round done for the Forge Hog. Looking to get the defensive aura upgrade soon here, I'd hope. He is sitting on the power to do so. Exo is going to get spotted again by Hippy. Hippy just all around the map. On top of these expos.
Nice. But this one on the side, he can kind of defend.
Yeah, he absolutely can.
If he gets attacked there by the army, then they'll be as far away from home as possible, and these hogs will do a lot of damage. And Cars can start on the opposite side again, if the super needs to. Oh, he's finding the advanced generator in the back.
The gen.
That mini is gone. There's no way to save that. It's just impossible.
Yeah. That was a very good pick off from Cars. He's getting that Exo as well, but he's getting the Exo on the opposite side once again. It's kind of a decoy Expo, if you will, just to bring attention off of the other one.
Sure is. And Hippy is on the wrong side of the map now. Both players have upgraded their leaders to tier 2. And looks like it's mostly just hogs. I think Hippy didn't actually pick up Mastodons, which is, I think, amazing against Forge.
Yeah,
You can certainly play
definitely
without
an
it, though.
interesting decision as well. And this is a small enough map. Again, as I said, Mastodons work well because a lot of the action is focused around this middle ring. That you can kind of force these Mastodons down the enemy's throat, but Doesn't look like he's going to choose to opt into that. Hippie going to pressure the Expo of Cars. Desperately needs to get it up.
Ooh, nice little ambush there.
Gonna
from
run
the
right
Hogs.
into 2 more Hogs. Ooh, this Forge is in a pretty bad spot here.
Losing
Can
the
get a
shield. The victory
nasty
turret.
angle.
Oh, the Hogs. There's so many Hogs here.
Ooh,
If they
beautiful.
focus fire and there's another stun. Oh, it's going down.
And he's gonna get stunned by that as well. And the scatter was way off. I think he's still encountering some lag. So that scatter was very delayed.
Scatter is terrible against the victory turret. Okay.
Yeah, I want to
Today
say
I
he was
learned.
very delayed there because 5 seconds earlier, that would have been a nasty scatter bomb. All the Hogs are grouped up on top of the Forge.
This mini is gonna die, so
Cars
I mean,
kind of juggling these 2 Expos right now, just trying to get one of them up.
Some supply pads will fall, but likely Hippie is just gonna focus down that base. If he can. Cars killing another mini. Could steal it potentially. Yeah, he is doing that. Jerome is available there in the middle. I wonder whether Josh wants to commit to that. Of course, if you ram the Spartan, you can always just jump into the Mantis and then you don't have rams. Actually, one of the Hogs connects with the generator. Ha!
Yeah, unfortunate.
My game just died.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
It
All right.
crashed.
Oh my god. Cars just ran into a lot of mines. Lost a few Hogs there.
Oh, my game just crashed. I'm so sorry.
Rip.
That's stupid.
Sorry to everybody watching the stream. I'll try to give an auditory rundown of what's happening in the game. Right now, a bit of mini pressure coming out from both players, neither choosing to aggress on an Expo at the moment. Important to know that Hippie is Tech 3, getting that laser barrage upgrade for his leader. Gonna make it very hard to engage. Cars, in the meantime, is going Tech 3 as well. Gonna be a good 20 to 30 seconds behind Hippie.
FYI, I'm stepping away for a moment. You continue.
Alright. Right now, Hippie has a pretty large Hog advantage, but Cars is looking to re-engage. Anvil Scatter probably is back up. Double Victory Turret drop in combination with the Enduring Salvo picks a couple Hogs, but isn't going to clean up much else. And now Cars is getting some healers out as well. Prepping for that wingman transition. NintendoHippy is 74 pop to the 40 of Cars at the moment, but Scatterbomb just came back up. And Hippie is kind of in a narrow corridor here. Might eat a fat scatter in just a sec. There is a Tech 3 leader. It's going to zone this Hogs and the Forge Hog leader out as well. Scatterbomb very off the mark. In addition to the Anvil round. Fortunately, I do think Cars still has that lag issue. As that's the second time these leader powers have been crazy off the mark. And a little more so than within reason. Heavy Metal Resto is procced. And it's going to force NintendoHippy away, if only just for a second. Jerome leader is now Vet 1 and is Tech 3 as well. That's definitely something that's going to pose a huge threat to Cars as this game goes on. More Warthogs being pumped out from Cars, even though he's in that Tech 3. Not quite into that wingman transition quite yet. whereas NintendoHippy is currently going that wingman. So he's definitely much more ahead in this game than Cars is. Both armies, kind of hovering in the same section of the map, not really choosing to engage. Both in a position to where it could happen at any moment. Action has died down for just a second. Some mini harassment coming out here. The Cars is going to see NintendoHippy barreling down towards them, wants to avoid an engagement. Hippy losing a couple hogs. Forge Hog just kind of doing a bit of poke damage here, but again, neither player looking to aggress super hard. Hippy actually looking to go onto the expo of Cars while he is out of position. Cars is going to see that. A Hornet, unfortunately, going to get caught out here. Same with the Cyclops, to which Cars has gone into production of a little bit of it. Nice Anthem round. It's going to catch a lot of the hogs. Most of them are red bar now. But again, that's not the thing that's doing most of the damage. It's going to be the Wingman Hornets, in which Hippy now has a good 8 of them. Cars choosing to take this fight, but it's going to take a lot of damage. Restoration drones has been popped for NintendoHippy. Forshog is low. It's going to go down here. He went super out of position, and the smoke was late as well. Again, I think that's another byproduct of Cars having some pretty obscene lag. Cyclopses and his army are getting cleaned up now. 40 popped to 71, and Cars is going to throw in the towel. Game 1 going to be going to NintendoHippy. Cars, unfortunately, he just said in the chat as well, he's getting some pretty bad lag at the moment, which does explain those scatter bombs and the anvil rounds. Very unfortunate for it to come into play during a tournament setting. Very unfortunate for Cars. That's going to be game 1 going to NintendoHippy. Bear with us in just a second here, folks.
Okay, I'm here.
Gonna get this. Okay, cool. Yeah. So game 1 was taken by Cars. Fortunately, he's experiencing some pretty obscene lag at the moment.
That might have been by game crash, probably desync.
Yeah, desync and and explain a lot of his leader powers looked good if they were 5 seconds earlier. So yeah, so unfortunately lag's gonna be coming into play in this tournament setting. And I think Cars is going to look to forfeit the series. He says he doesn't want to play with this lag. It's pretty unbearable for himself, so...
Okay, so...
Looks like the series is going to go to NintendoHippy. Unfortunate that Cars had to lag during which...
that is unfortunate, yeah. Next time. You still get some points, right?
I believe so, yes. Yes, he should. It's just the series that he's forfeiting.
Right, so next up we're going Stormy versus Diverse.
Diverse.